She's right in the middle of the 9 athletes as well. They set it up for her. Jenna Prandini, well, she's a great 200-meter runner, has a best of 10.9, the American. Hasn't had a vintage season by her standards. 7th in the London Diamond League before the games, hasn't raced since then. Natasha Morrison of Jamaica, 11-1 this year, but she's a 10.85 athlete. Bas Bitaye of Gambia, she goes in lane 3, semi-finalist in the Olympic Games at 200 meters. Then Tamari Davis, 2nd in Lausanne and 2nd in Monaco just before the game. She's a very consistent racer as the 21-year-old American. Best of 10.8. Yeah, and there is Swoboda. How they love her. Silver medalist at the World Indoors in Glasgow back in March behind Julian Alfred. And that wasn't a bad person to lose to, seeing as Alfred went on to become Olympic champion. Marie-Josée Talou-Smith of the Côte d'Ivoire. I'm sure she races more than anybody on the whole circuit. A prolific racer. 4th in Lausanne, 11.07. Still in good form, the 35-year-old. Daryll Neita of Great Britain. 4th in the Olympic 100, 5th in the 200. So frustrated with those, although she got a silver from the sprint relay. Tia Clayton, 7th in the Olympic Games. The Jamaican silver medalist. Only a youngster, just 20 years old. And Patricia van der Weken of Luxembourg completes the lineup. She's a late addition, I think, because when I travelled here a couple of days ago, I was chatting to a certain Dina Asher-Smith at the airport as we were waiting for our bags. Dina announced yesterday she was pulling out of this meeting. I'm not sure if she's felt a niggle or if she's just not feeling 100%, but Dina flew here to Poland, but is not competing tonight. So the meeting record, well, it's a rather impressive one. I'm not sure we'll see an extra one added in this race. 10.66 by Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price of Jamaica a couple of years ago. But 3 Olympic finalists go here. And all eyes on Swoboda in lane 5. There she is, real powerhouse. She's a tremendously quick starter. Look for her to probably lead at halfway and then maybe to get run down. Can she stay ahead, though, to send everyone home on a high? With Mondo, of course, 2 more attempts at that world record in the vault to come. Well, a really good start from Tamari Davis there, 4th from right. Swoboda's got some running to do here yet. I don't think she's going to win this one. Really good running on the near side, too, from Tia Clayton. Tia Clayton takes it there on the near side, I think. Probably the shortest athlete in the race and the youngest at 20. The Jamaican in lane 8, I think, just nicked that. 10.81. Well, it is super fast. That's the 5th fastest time in the world this year. And for Clayton, it is indeed a new lifetime best by a pretty big chunk. 10.83 she's given, in fact, but it is nonetheless a lifetime best. Swoboda didn't get her usual bullet start from lane 5. Wasn't able to get the blood up for the crowd through the first half at least. But Clayton, well, she's similarly small in stature, but boy, did she hold her form well through the second half and just hung on there because it was really tight, Hannah. I don't think there was a lot in it. Let's have a look at the times.
The 2024 Silesia Diamond League climaxed in electrifying fashion with the women's 100 meters final, a showdown that brought together a mix of seasoned sprinters and emerging talent. All eyes were on lane 5, where Poland's favorite, Ewa Swoboda, prepared to dazzle the home fans. Renowned for her explosive starts and indoor prowess, Swoboda entered the race as a national icon, with giant posters celebrating her presence lining the streets of Katowice. Yet the night story was ultimately written by a new face on the sprinting scene, Jamaica's 20-year-old sensation, Tia Clayton. The field included 9 high-caliber competitors, several of whom had already made their mark at the Olympics and in previous Diamond League events. Among them was American sprinter Tamari Davis, who had finished 2nd in both Lausanne and Monaco, demonstrating consistent top-tier performance throughout the season. Great Britain's Daryll Neita, a 4th-place finisher in the Olympic 100m and 5th in the 200m, also drew attention, despite narrowly missing individual medals, while contributing to a silver in the relay. Meanwhile, Clayton, fresh off a silver medal at the Paris Olympics, entered the race as a quietly promising contender. As the runners settled into their blocks, anticipation centered on Swoboda, but also on Davis and Neita. The starting gun fired, and Davis immediately showed her strength out of the blocks. Swoboda, however, failed to produce her usual lightning-fast launch, quickly falling behind the leaders. On the far outside, Clayton displayed perfect form, driving forward with composure and maintaining top-end speed at exactly the right moment. Clayton's petite frame belied the power and precision of her running. She surged past the competition, crossing the line in 10.83 seconds, a personal best and the fifth fastest time worldwide that year. Her performance marked a breakthrough not only for the event, but potentially for her career as a whole. The win was both symbolic and emotional. Clayton, still finding her footing in the international spotlight, claimed her first major Diamond League victory. While her Olympic performance had shown raw talent, it was in Silesia that she demonstrated poise, confidence, and tactical maturity, proving she could excel under pressure. Marie-Josée Ta Lou Smith secured second place with her trademark consistency, while Tamari Davis claimed third, reinforcing her reliability in top-tier competition. Swoboda finished outside the podium, unable to overcome her sluggish start, much to the disappointment of the local supporters. Nonetheless, the Polish star remained a crowd favorite, contributing to an electric atmosphere that elevated the entire race. Post-race discussion quickly turned to Clayton's triumph and the promise of her future. Often noted as one half of Jamaica's rising sprinting twins, her sister Tina is also making waves. Tia is now carving out her own legacy. With speed, focus, and now Diamond League experience, she has shown she can contend consistently on the global stage. What stands out about her victory is how seamlessly she is adapting to elite competition. The jump from junior to senior levels can be harsh, even for gifted athletes, but Clayton's Silesia performance signals that she is more than a rising star. She is a legitimate threat on any track. The meet itself celebrated both excellence and spectacle. From veterans like Neita and Ta Lou to emerging talents like Davis and Clayton, the race was a dynamic blend of experience, youthful energy, and competitive spirit. Though the meeting record of 10.66, set by Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce in previous years, remained intact, the quality of the field ensured a thrilling contest. For Jamaican sprinting, Clayton's victory was a sign that the tradition continues. With icons such as Elaine Thompson-Herah and Fraser-Pryce nearing the ends of their illustrious careers, new talents like Tia and Tina Clayton are stepping up to continue the legacy. Looking ahead, expectations will rise alongside opportunities. With her inaugural Diamond League win now secured, Tia Clayton has sent an unequivocal message: she belongs among the world's best. If this performance is any indication, her journey is only just beginning.